just a roll of the dice. So you might wanna open your eyes. If you blink then you'll miss it, cause we each got our limits. But even after the finish, the low roll, the low roll.
Previously on the Ironfist Institute. Everything seems dark, bleak, and dangerous in this week's D&D as our adventuring party continues their way through the mines. The promise of gold and gems has led them into a cavern system in search of kobolds, but our bumbling buffoons seem more interested with the waterworks inside. What will they find as they continue to delve deeper? You'll have to watch to find out.
Who's on cartwheel duty
Oh,
if
I've
Hannah
got-
doesn't turn up?
Well, probably either you or
We'll worry
Ash
about
probably
that.
knows Kay's character the best.
I can. I don't mind.
It's gonna be funny
what
when
I
you
should do
have to
then-
do a self monologue.
A self. Wait, what?
I'll be like,
at every
Timmy, Beck.
opportunity, we'll try and get Beck to talk to Adri.
yeah, I'll be
Don't
Timmy
you
was like,
dare!
Timmy was like, Beck, tell Adri this. Beck, tell Adri this. Adri, tell Beck this.
Yeah, I will kill all of you with my terrible British accent.
Well, if it's anything like your sorcerer, that was a good
Oh.
English accent.
That's alright.
Right, there we go. So you're presently in there. So, let us recollect. Does everybody remember where we are? Why we are?
We're in a
Words to
mine.
that effect.
We're in the kobold cavern, kobold mine.
Yeah.
A mine.
You're in a mine.
After being sent here by
Yes. So
Aurus
you've
Matthew.
been assumed you're a kobold mine.
And our last investigation was to find out that it's very peculiar that the water was tepid
Mm.
as opposed to frozen like it is on the outside after dispersing of the two halfling-sized rats.
And that's where we stopped last time.
After
Is there anything? Anything? Is there
found
anything?
I seem to remember one of the
have
last
a
things we talked about was there was a little hole. Was it down here? Oh, there's that.
Yeah, just in the thing here.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
deep and a fast current, so no thank you.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that's clicking all the way over there. Maybe we
Bye.
zoomed in over here. There we go. I have this weird issue with the map, right? Where when I click between Foundry and D&D Beyond, the two tabs in Chrome, if I click onto my character sheet and then click back, sometimes it just like skews the map into a weird corner.
Oh. That only happened for me in the final exam, and I believe Martin realised that he'd put some sort of...
It's not like the
Center-
knockback thing where it kept going back in
No.
the center. It's just like
Oh, okay.
the proportions of the map. Like I'm zoomed in at the moment to see all our tokens and everything, so we can see the wonderful artwork that Hannah's done. But if I click between the two tabs, sometimes it just like zooms out, and I'll be just like looking at the top right corner of the map where there's nothing happening. When I
Oh,
come
so
back
it'll
in.
like default to that part of the map
Yeah.
almost when you leave the page.
Let me just have a quick look. Might be. There is a setting that allows me to configure. Actually, on this thing, I haven't actually set it.
Yeah, it's just happened. So
Um,
when I left the screen, I was right on our characters, and now if I click around, it doesn't come up with my cursor on the map where it currently is, but it's currently like got me zoomed in at a little compass in the bottom left.
How bizarre is
And then
that?
if I click back between, I'm back into a more
I'm
regular view.
going to zoom right in on Timmy, and then click to D&D Beyond and click back. No, it doesn't move. Not for me.
It's very peculiar.
Unless it's a Mac thing.
It would be,
Return
wouldn't it?
of
You guys
Mac.
love the little digs
Yeah.
to Matt.
Yeah, because I can click between screens with a mouse with a left click button. I don't have to will it with my mind like you, maybe.
It's starting to fight back.
Interestingly, though, it is
That is intense AI.
So anyway, let's get back to this wonderful mine. You have killed the giant rats. There is an exit via the stream to the south, or there is the way back.
Now, were we saying this little bit in the stream was quite small?
It is 2 feet wide, 2.5 foot wide.
Yeah, because didn't
T-shirt.
Beck sort of start
God.
walking in last time to check it out?
Yes, and then I said it was very slippery and she'd need to do a dexterity saving throw, at which point she went and ran away.
Did Mortis Drew, our like 7-foot tall hulking menace, just volunteer to crawl through it?
I can barely get in the normal cave. Never mind doing that.
It sounds like a job for the mushroom head.
Get that hat off.
Yep.
it's certainly not a job for me.
Splish, splush, 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 splush.
Wait, do you want me to tie a rope to you first?
Absolutely not. You think I
Alright.
trust you with having one end of me?
Well, that's a fair point.
Splish, splush, splish, splush, splush.
Don't forget to add
so
that
as-
you're the water effect in the credits, James.
Of course,
Like,
yeah, I will add that in.
Like we're really there.
he just wants his name in multiple places in the credits, doesn't he?
I
Yeah.
actually, I actually had a long dilemma between when I was editing, when I put the credits up at the end, and obviously I've got all of us as like the characters, and then I was like, I also, obviously I'm crediting myself as the music. I was like, I don't know if I should just say James, who's like Mishton, is that, or if I should put my full name or whatever, because I thought it'd look weird. I thought it looked weird having James and then James O'Neill later on, but then I thought it would also be weird to just have, yeah, there's some dude called James just comes in and does everything.
Right, the theme tune sings the theme tune.
Yeah, just put music by Dennis Waterman.
What you could do is you could pick James and then something unique, but after that for each one of them.
Yes.
O'Neill Productions.
James the Mac, James the.
The Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy, yeah.
Yeah, that's already on the OnlyFans.
I'm a gold subscriber, I can concur to that. got
While you're
floppy
laughing,
dicks.
James, just roll me a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw. Okie dokie. Is this to decide whether or
If you
not I
make-
get washed off my feet down the
Yeah.
river?
Yeah,
Basically.
Oblivion.
Well, that's not good.
I mean, at least there's a big shaft coming your way.
Oh, good. So you are now on your, and
Mhm.
you feel like water is quite a bit more powerful than you thought it was.
So it's a slip and slide, basically.
Basically.
Lovely.
At which point, I need you to roll me a second dexterity saving throw.
Where did? All right.
Oh, even worse.
Oh,
Oh
As
my
if it was
Lord.
possible.
Bye.
You know what, guys? It's been lovely playing with you.
That's
Thank
fine.
you for tuning in and watching Mission's life so far. I will join you guys in the next adventure.
wait.
Would you? Yeah, are you
Do
going to
we
continue
hear
to play
the
as
ship
Keith?
going south?
James, can you see where your character is presently?
Yes.
You have entered a large shaft, underground shaft. Wooden planks pass you by on what seem to be walkways along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft, which you're presently plummeting down through. A
Well.
narrow water cascades down the northeast wall, and the sounds of rushing water is loud in the confined space. What I require from you is to roll me a third dexterity saving throw.
Can I just to make this really clear, the water up here, is that like a waterfall effectively, and then everything here, the rest of this black bit, is literally just a huge hole?
It's a huge hole.
This third dexterity save, what is this for?
There is one final option that you might be able to, because I'm imagining very small and the water's going quite fast. So I've got a couple of options that might stop you from falling to your death.
Well, I've got an option as well, which I would like to try. Being a druid, I do have a little ability called Wild Shape.
Excellent.
As an action, you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you've seen before twice per short rest. And I'm wondering if maybe Michelin just commits to the drop, but tries to wild shape into some kind of flying beast, maybe a pigeon or something. something small that you would have seen within the forest, like a little hummingbird or a little, I don't know,
ferret,
small winged creature. Yeah, well, preferably something that can fly.
Oh man! If you look on the rules, you don't get flying or swimming until later on.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No. That's why I said a ferret.
Oh, no flying or swimming. Oh, poo!
What about a spider? They're good at going down plug holes.
What about a squirrel? They have quite a good terminal velocity.
Spider, you can web shoot.
They can glide. Squirrels, if they pull their skin aside.
Okay.
Wait, us on the other end, do we hear anything going badly?
Yeah, you hear a small dwarf going.
Dwarf? I thought you were a gnome.
Oh yeah, so
between wild shaping into a squirrel and several other cases at one point.
Theoretically, it could work though, because if you do wild shape into something and then fall to your death, you'll only lose the hit points of what you fall into, and then you'll just automatically turn back into mission.
And then the hit points will carry over.
Yeah, so pick something with a lot. Like a bear's got 34.
Would I have any chance of getting to him in time?
Oh, definitely.
He's literally flying along quite happily on his sort of boat type hat, and I'm going to say probably not.
What's the width of the chute he's going down?
Go on.
What's the width of that shaft that he's plummeting through?
2.5 feet.
So you
Not very wide.
Wild shaping is something that's wider than 2.5 feet. Get yourself lodged, and then we'll work something out.
I think we need a poet.
Yeah.
I think I might just have to try this last dexterity saving throw. I really thought wild shape was going to be the answer, but
it's going to be better.
Could still be. Spiders can use web.
That's true.
Make yourself a little boat.
I'll make myself a little grave soon. Right.
Delaying the inevitable.
Let's go for dexterity. Oh, you know what? I'm going to click on the actual saving throw bit. I've just been doing dexterity checks. Maybe the saving throw section will save me.
Well, that would be nice. But it's considerably improved.
It is, isn't it?
Same modifier, mind. Just better roll.
Yeah.
What did you finally decide on wild shape? Did you wild shape into a squirrel?
I was hoping to do a squirrel and open up my flaps and glide. But I don't know how possible that's going to be.
With that roll, I will let you land on the platform.
Hell yeah. Or
because that was considerably improved.
as he would say in squirrel form.
Literally. Yeah, I mean, you literally grabbed onto the edge of it. You pulled yourself up onto the platform, and you're presently on a rickety wooden platform. Now, you're also, as it happens, you're presently in squirrel form. So there is something. As you are climbing up, roll me. What is? Do you have a stealth? Natural stealth for Michigan.
Stealth is one of the skills. Yeah, he's not proficient in it or anything like that, but he's.
Okay. Let me just.
So is that not something you get as a norm? Oh no, it wouldn't. I suppose it wouldn't class if you've just done wild shape, though, would it? I thought norms get like an advantage or something to.
Yeah, features. What are the features for a gnome? You've got gnome cunning.
Gnome cunning. You have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic.
Small beasts. You can speak with small beasts, which is good because there's a squirrel. That means you can speak to other squirrels and not look like an idiot.
Actually, with speak with small beasts, could I have communicated with the ferret without having to cast?
Yes.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind for next time.
Bear that in mind. Yeah. You
no.
Continue to cast it.
After your last encounter, it means you can't shut that off.
Yeah. Oh no. I'll just have to learn silence as a spell at some point.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's a spell that Martin wishes he had to cast on us sometimes, isn't it?
He's probably having a go at you for getting wet just now.
Oh, he's not here. He's back at the tavern at the moment.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say, otherwise he's really small and part of your fur at the moment, as he's been absorbed into your animal creature. But what I would want to know is, have you got the stats there for your squirrel?
Absolutely not. I have no idea where you get that.
Okay, go to D&D Beyond.
Yes, I'm there.
Click on extras, and then manage extras.
And where is extras?
Right hand side.
You are extra.
I am extra.
So where you've got actions, equipment, features, and traits.
Oh
there's one
yes,
called
extras. Yep.
And then there's a red box on the right that says manage extras.
Yes.
And then you should have a drop down, which will allow you to click on wild shape. Choose a category. Choose a category when you click on that red box.
Wild shape, yes.
Yeah, so click there, and then you can filter your challenge rating from there, and add them to the stats to your character sheet, and roll directly from there as well.
Oh, okay. Let me just check what. This is things that really would have been nice to know before I ever did anything like this.
To be fair, it's a fairly new thing on D&D Beyond.
You just click load more down the bottom if you want extras, or type in the name.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what my challenge rating actually is for these. As an action, you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen twice per short rest. Second is max your quarter.
I've just typed in the word squirrel, and it's come up gnome squiddling.
Yeah, I don't think there is a squirrel in the monster, like any of the monster
I'm telling you, squirrels exist, dude. Whether or not they're on D&D Beyond, squirrels definitely exist.
Oh god, yeah.
You might have to use a
1 HP.
Yeah. You may have to use like a weasel just to give yourself something to pick.
So, as a squirrel, you are dexterous, which gives you advantage to all dexterity saves. Scent squirrels have advantage on all wisdom checks related to their sense of smell, and they have a bite, which does 1 piercing damage. And you've got a +4 to your stealth. So what we'll have to do is, as I'm assuming the squirrel is soon to be one of Michigan's new favourite wild shapes, I will have to transfer the stats across.
You also have immunity to nut allergies.
Right, God, because he didn't pack his EpiPen.
It's just absorbed it into him.
So I've just stuck in private chat for you.
Nice.
For everyone. It's quite a good. So what I want you to do is to roll your stealth, and we'll add 4 to it.
It's got a bit about flying squirrels underneath as well. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to assume you're a standard squirrel at the moment, because.
Yeah, just your bog standard squirrel, please.
So you scored 13, I think, with your.
So I get a +1
stat.
anyway. For whatever reason. If that's my dex modifier. But presumably
Yeah,
that's
so you can
different
add
from
another
squirrel
3.
form.
Because you get +4 to stealth. You can add another 3.
Excellent.
13.
13. So that's. So, let me just quickly check. And where are my lovely little.
Oh, I can hear dice rolls.
Yeah. What I'm hoping is that. So presently, you caught hold of the edge, and you were hanging there.
Mm-hmm.
What I desperately need to know is what is their passive. You have passed, so you are invisible. They haven't noticed you, but hanging underneath this walkway are 2 kobolds. Now, I've put them on the screen. I don't know if you can see with your visibility.
Yes, I can. They're quite grey.
They are grey. That's because you've not got any natural light here. You're in infravision.
Oh yeah, I have dark vision, don't I?
Vision. So they're actually hanging underneath. Not only that, they seem to be sabotaging the walkway. They are clinging to the underside thing. These kobolds are using saws to weaken the wooden struts so that the walkway will collapse if a creature weighing more than a kobold tries to stand on it. They look like they're taking forever to do it. From your experience, they look like they're pretty useless with a saw, and they're kind of taking forever to saw into the struts that come out from the side of the wall and everything. That they are trying. It looks like they're trying to weaken it so that it collapses if anybody gets on it too heavy.
I forget. Can kobolds speak common, or do they only speak in like a? They only speak like draconic.
Roll me a nature check.
Nature. I'm normally pretty good with my nature. At 21.
Yeah. From your recollection, they speak draconic and common.
Okie doke. I think what I might try and do is in squirrel form, try and just get a little bit of distance, stealthily.
So you're gonna scamper onto the actual walkway and then head back the way you think the rest of them are.
Well, no. Once I'm off the sort of wooden walkway, I'm actually gonna take off my wild shape and try and go back to normal missioning mode.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a stealth check?
No, I want you to, because they're actually busy trying to saw things. So at the moment you're fine. You passed your initial stealth. You've moved out of visible sight. So at the moment, hold yourself there for a moment.
Will do.
And what I would like to do is ask the others what they are doing.
Beck gets out a piece of rope, hands one end to wait, what's Mortis up to? Because he's right in front of the entrance.
Hello. 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 There's somebody in there. In there.
It would have been so weird if like it just quiet and then all you heard is no.
I love the fact that Mortis Drew's echo has a different accent.
Yeah, sorry guys.
It just gets lost in the echo. Yeah.
I can't see Mishnin.
I'm gonna say hold this, and I'm gonna give one part of my. I've got rope, so I'm gonna give one half of the rope to him, and I'm gonna try and hold the. I'm gonna wrap it around my arm and tie it, and then jump into the water and try and go down.
Okay, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Put on. Oh, you kidding?
Oh shit! The rope tightens.
Almost.
The rope magically wraps its way around your neck instead.
Yeah.
So you end up at this point here. I would like you to roll one more dexterity saving throw. Oh
Jeez.
my god.
I have a. What do I have? Like a +3 to this? Come on.
Got an 11.
+4.
+4. Yes, you have a +4. And it's not doing well for you. So you come sprawling out of this opening into a chasm, and you are literally just by a fingernail grabbing onto the edge of the lip as it turns into a waterfall all around you. The water's gushing off the edge. It's splattering into your face. You're drinking half the water that's splashing into your face. And you are holding on for dear life, trying to grab hold of the edge. So literally, your visibility. Have you got? You've got dark vision, haven't you?
Yep.
So you can try to look around, but it's really difficult for you to perceive anything. You're basically stuck in this waterfall, which actually in this moment is a bonus because the waterfall makes an awful lot of noise, especially from the acoustics in this cave. And you are technically hidden inside the water, the waterfall. So although you don't realise it, you are invisible to the kobolds who are still busily trying to hack the walkway.
Yeah, but as soon as can I make sure I get some more stable, like, not footing, but a more stable grip before I say anything?
Yep.
And
while you're doing that, I'm just going to check on the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because Timmy and the rest of the gang who are still in the room, what are you guys doing? I know that, so as far as I'm aware, Mortis is holding on to one end of the rope. Beck is presently hanging, teetering on the edge of a waterfall. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I was going to say, I'm just going to try and collect the others. I don't really want to go through sort of the water area here, so I'm going to run around and see if I can get to the other side, because I know vaguely it would be south. Because what I was actually going to say is, would I be able to get to sort of this point here, just where I pinged in the south, while Beck's still on the rope?
Yes, I'm going to say you're probably going to try and dash.
Yeah, I'm just literally sprinting all the way around as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm going to
follow.
What
I'd like you to do is go back a section, because this area here has something going on. Are you guys seeing the full map, or are you just seeing your?
I've got full map, but it's all grayed out because I've got dark vision.
Yeah, I don't know why you've got that. It's another error for Foundry again.
We've got the full map, but we only see like the details of it once we get close enough.
Yeah, so it's like at the moment I can only see Timmy and Adri.
Yeah, I'm following.
So when you get here, this room that you're into here, you've realised this room has benches and tables are set up as a workspace where many miners clean any gemstones they find. Gravel and pebbles are strewn on the floor. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns. But obviously, you're trying to sprint through. You carry on now. Just bear in mind that you might want to return to have a look. So you basically get there just as Mishkin is turning from a squirrel back into Mishnin. Beck, you're trying to get yourself back up onto the ledge.
Yes.
Would I be able to assist by firing a crossbow bolt underneath where Beck's feet are, so she can at least get
Here we
some
go.
sort of purchase?
Could I
Humble,
help you by
humble.
shooting you?
Yes.
That better be a high roll, bro.
So basically, all you can see from there is lots of water gushing. Actually,
Of course.
even with dark vision, I'm tempted to say that you guys roll me a perception check, because I'm not even sure you'll be able to see her in the water.
Well, you're also going to hear it coming from the waterfall. You son of a wire! Where are you, Mishnan?
I'm going to say you can see her, basically because of that loud noise that she's shouting, and your perception. You can just pick her out being showered by the waterfall.
It's about time she took a shower.
You son of a... I'm going to give you a shower in a minute. It's going to go right into the toilet.
You shower in the toilet? That's disgusting.
No, I'm going to give the shower you deserve, you son of a butt.
You son of a butt.
See, no, that's me being kind, so you don't have to bleep out all the expletives that I'm trying my best not to say.
I actually prefer son of a butt to what you were gonna say there.
I think you've only got to bleep yourself out so far, James.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm thinking back to last week. I was on a roll with some of the swear words last week, so I've got a lot of bleeping to do in that edit. It's the last time I ever enjoy multiple beers before recording.
Now, Timmy has actually got a climbing speed because of his claws. Would it be slippery rocks, or would there be enough grip?
Is that a contractual clause or just feline clause?
I didn't have to sign for him, no. No, there was no contract required for these. You have a climbing speed of 20 feet, and your claws are natural weapons, is all it says.
So, with your dark visions and everything, this room is damp because of the waterfall. It's not soaking wet, but all the walls are very slightly slick from the moisture in the air from it. As you're looking around and up and down and everything, you notice that there is another walkway attached to the northwest side of the shaft, 30 feet farther down.
What, here?
Northwest.
Oh, so...
I think I'm not far enough around the corner yet.
I'm assuming that you kind of push your head over the corner and just have a quick look
right around here. Okay.
Clamber. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd attempt to climb.
Okay. You've got climbing.
I've got a where is it gone? It's on Foundry as well, actually.
So you've got athletics, which you can definitely use for it. You've got acrobatics, which you can use.
Oh no, I wanted to send you this one. Here we go.
Where's that going?
Because of your claws, you have a climbing speed of 20 feet.
Yep, that's fine. So roll me. This is mainly because it's slick. So you can roll me either an athletics or an acrobatics, and I will give you advantage because of your.
Okay. Because of the tightrope walking and everything, yeah? Okay. Let's go with athletics is slightly better for me, so we'll give that a try.
Oh my god.
Two totally opposite.
The two extremes.
Don't you have to buy a round when that happens?
What? But you managed to do both in one
Yeah,
go.
roll a 1 and a 20. Is that like golf where you get a hole in one and have to buy everyone a drink?
You've just won D&D. You've just won it.
I just won. I have to retire.
I have to say that is the luckiest ever. So you managed. What I'm going to say is, if you clamber around, you can get to her in one round.
Whoops.
I'll make myself in the
Missioning.
wall.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you're next to her. What is Missioning doing? Bear in mind what he knows.
I'm assuming he probably went into the action of coming out with wild shape before all this commotion. So he's probably gonna shoop back to himself and then sort of get pushed out of the way as Timmy runs past him.
Knock you in the hole. Like the Emperor in Star Wars.
You know what? I feel like I should have to roll for that.
Nah.
Because that would be so funny if he's
Roll
turned
for
into,
Star Wars.
turned into a squirrel to save himself, and then immediately Timmy just rugby tackles him down the hole.
As I leap onto the wall with my claws, my tail just goes.
Yes, inter-party rivalry. What I'm tempted to say is we'll try something here because there's several things going to happen. Because there's somebody screaming her head off in a waterfall. There's a tabaxi climbing around the wall. Mishning's just converting himself from a squirrel back into his normal form to realise that the rest of the idiots have decided to charge past him in an attempt to save somebody who he didn't even really realise was after him in the first. So it's a little bit confusing.
Meanwhile, Phil Daddy's lighting up a crossbow bolt
he's gonna shoot.
to put right in the back of Beck's head.
Is it me, or does it always sound a little bit more crazy when Martin recites what we've done back?
A little.
And let's be honest, yes, one person has said he's going to shoot a crossbow, almost blind, across a room at somebody who's half inside a waterfall. And hopefully everybody is fully aware of this. So what I've done is I've started an encounter. Basically,
perfect.
roll for initiative.
And then hold your breath and wait for the next episode to see how the chaos unfolds. Will Timmy reach Beck before she falls? Will Voldani accidentally murder a member of the party? And has anyone checked in to see if Adrian and Mortis Drew are okay? All these answers and more next week on the Iron Fist Institute.
When you feel like there's a hole in your soul and you've got nowhere else to go, and you feel like you've been all on your own, well, she's calling you home. She's calling you home. Oh, 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 oh. She's calling you home. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, and home is where the heart is, and you keep yours fully guarded, but I know that mine is always with you. And you won't find no place safer, and there ain't no reservations at the Iron Fist Institute.